I feel like I'm on the set of Wicked. Okay. Hi, Marilyn. You're first. Hello, Jerry. How are you? Am I shaking too bad with this camera? Hi, Emily. How you guys doing? I feel like I'm on the set of Wicked or something with this background. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Connie. Good evening. Good evening. I started wearing my witch's hat because tomorrow's Halloween, and I got to dress up tomorrow come what May. Hello, HEI. Is it hey? Hi, Sheila. How's everybody doing today? I got on a couple minutes early to give people time to hop on before we dig deep into autophagy, which I think it's an interesting topic and I think you'll like it, especially if you are on here for the fasting content. So, how many of you guys are fasting along with me? Let me know. I'm just curious. Hi, Mary. What are you doing with pink sugar? I don't know what that means. Oh, pink salt? Not pink sugar. Heidi. Okay, I can figure that out. I do that. I do that, Jerry. I did. Actually, I did that. I haven't ended my fasting window yet because I'm going to eat after this at 8. But yeah, I do the same thing. 16:8's good. I've been 18:6 all week, and it's been really good. Today I did go a little early though because I was really hungry. Fasting and doing carnivore and keto. Ooh, carnivore is very good. I've never tried it because I feel like it could be kind of expensive if you are trying to carnivore the whole house, you know? Pink salt, you can put that on your food. Also, I put it in the water. Also, I'm going to make some Soleil water, which is a mixture of pink salt and water, which I'm going to be doing that on a, a short one day this week. Hi, Nana. Hello, Sheila. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. Hello, Trisha. Trisha, are you still my Yeah, you're still my moderator. I'm glad you're on here. You never know. My hubby's gonna be my moderator too. So between both of you guys, if somebody wants to get on here being a fool, y'all can take care of them. Hello, Lori. How's everybody this evening? Fasting. Eat 2:30 p.m. to 8:30. That's a lot like mine. Usually mine is like 2 to 8. But I like that. I like that them times. I am gonna do something different this week, girl. Thanks, Trisha. Hi, Tammy. Look, it's Cravy Wavy. Hi, Jenny. Is it Jenny? 2 meals a day. That's good, Dawn. That way you're quitting eating way before you go to bed. So that's a good thing. I don't eat until like 2. Um, and this has been a really good week, I feel like. Better than last week. Being sick and this just knowing that cough drops in the middle of the night was ruining my fasting really made me mad, but I couldn't do anything about it. Oh, thank you, Jesse. I appreciate that. My eating window, I actually wrote down a couple of things this week that I had. Like I broke my fast on Monday at 2 p.m. Thank you, Trisha. And I had a salad with that Vidalia onion dressing that I got at Sam's, which is so good, and shredded cheese. And I ate two Built bars. And then that evening I got a migraine, and I think it might have been from eating two Built bars. So yeah, I'm not gonna do that no more. And then for dinner I had hamburger helper, corn, two pieces of buttered bread, and a banana drink. And then Tuesday I broke my fast with McDonald's. And I know I'm not supposed to be saying that, but I did. And who knows, I may pay for it when comes weigh-in day. But and then I had a salad with chicken for dinner. But honestly, most of the days it's about balance. Wonderful, Mary. Congratulations. And then yesterday I broke my fast at 3 o'clock. I actually fasted 19 and a half hours. And I had cottage cheese and pineapple. And then I had that tortellini stew. If you guys have seen any of my shorts or my uh, reels on Instagram, I showed that stew. It was one of the best things I've ever made in my life. So easy. My whole family loved it, especially my hubby, which is saying a lot. He took it for lunch today, and he really loved it. So anyway, we have 56 on here, only 18 thumbs up. So if you don't mind, I was saying when I first got on here, I feel like I'm on the set of Wicked with this background. Like, is this like, am I on the set of Wicked here? Thank you, Dawn. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Are you fasting with us? Has is if anybody's on here and they're fasting, let me know what y'all broke your fast with today. Because I like to know what y'all break y'all's fast with as well. Because we're supposed to be all on here telling each other, tips, tricks. If you know a tip, if you've come up with something that helps you, please share it with the rest of us. Because I feel like we all need all the help we can get. And Mary, I bet you got a lot of tips. Please share away. Hi, Eminem. I like this share bear. Gina's still fasting. Good. What's your fasting window? Well, of course, you could be in a different time zone than we are. I don't know. Oh, thank you, Victoria. I really like Charlotte. It was nice. From 12 to 7. That's a good one. So, what'd you break your fast with, Patricia? Hard boiled egg. Okay, Sheila, hard boiled egg toast with honey at 9 a.m. and then tacos at 3. That sounds good. That sounds like balance to me, 100%. I like that. Let me see. Make sure my chat's doing good. Thank you, Madeline. Thanks for stopping in. So, we are going to talk about autophagy today, just because I think it's a really interesting thing. Hello, Donna Kay, Donna Kirby. Hello, Lucille. I started to say Lucy. Do you go by Lucy? 23 hours. That's good, Gina. Tomorrow I'm doing starting alternate day fasting. So tomorrow I will not, after dinner tonight, I will not be eating until Saturday when me and Fifi go on our Saturday vlog. Grilled chicken and sweet potatoes. That's good, Marilyn. That's very healthy. Patricia, like I said, it's all about the balance. Totally. Oh, that's good. That's good, Mary. That's really good. I like that tip. Hello, Kiana. 1 meal a day. I like 1 meal a day. And if you have 1 meal a day, I mean, obviously you're not going to go crazy, but you can pretty much eat whatever you want for that meal? Yes. Yeah, I agree with that, Trisha, for sure. Hi, Arrow fam. Happy Thursday to you. I have been making in the crock pot today. I've got a big old pot of potato soup, which I've never made it in the crock pot, so we'll see. And also, it's loaded potato soup, and I also have a pone of cornbread. Does anybody else say pone? I never heard that till I got with my hubby, and then I've been calling that ever since. How do you like alternate day fasting, Gina? Hi, Brenda. Trisha, definitely. I mean, I definitely feel better in the mind and body, honestly. I feel like it's just like anything else, Sheila. Just like any other way that you lose weight, whether it be keto, whether it be the injections or gastric surgery or any Weight Watchers, any of those diets are you have to you're going to gain it back if you don't change your way of eating. So any of those would be the same thing. Oh, Victoria, I understand. Hello, Hazel. Hello, Steve. I have bought cheese balls, which I still have in my closet in case we get any trick or treaters, but we might not even be here. Good job, Steve. That's wonderful. Ooh, a steak in the oven right now. That sounds good. Zero sugar Dr. Pepper. Let me show you. Y'all know I've been wanting me a chalice. I got the zero sugar Dr. Pepper in here and I love it. It's my favorite diet pop of all. That's true, Gina. Absolutely. Well, I'm glad you're hopping on here. Do you have any tips? What you do this week? Anybody? Any tips? Anything you learned this week? My favorite too. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Um, I think it's like I don't know. If it's just because it tastes so sweet and good, and like a treat. I feel like it's like a treat. Hello, Esty. Yes, I agree, Donna. Like y'all can totally call me Queen Gypsy. Uh, yay, Kate. Damn Kate, even. It's a damn Kate. Yes, lots of water. I've been working on my water today. I got me a new ice maker and it's really cool. Thank you, Madeline. I love that glass too. Thank you, Hazel. I'm glad that you're on here with us. Are you fasting? Is everybody that's on here currently fasting? Like, if you haven't said already, that's good, Sheila, because I haven't took not the first walk. Yes, lots of water, lots of water with ice. They say if you drink water with ice, that it makes your body's metabolism faster because it has to increase in order to make sure to warm your body back up. Queen Bee and Queen Gypsy. There we go, Trisha. Yeah, I mean, I feel like water, like if you start getting hungry, I definitely always reach for my water because I know if I can just chug me a little bit of water, I will feel better and that hunger will go away. I do a lot better when I'm out and about too. Like today, I was in the house. I didn't go anywhere. I just kind of recorded in the house, and I do better if I'm not home all day. And I did break my fast a little bit early today. I need to add more ice to my water. Now that I got my ice machine, I probably will. Thank you, Madeline. You too. Water with true ice. What is that? Oh yeah, I bet. Heidi. Adding walking and water, lots of it. I love ice water. Yeah, yeah. High protein, low carb. Yes, I agree with that. I started to do keto. I started to do keto on my days that I'm not fasting. I mean, on my when I break my fast. And but then I changed my mind. I'm going to do alternate day fasting for a while and see if that helps. And then I'm going to switch it up again. I'm just going to keep my body kind of guessing what what's going to happen next. So I like the high protein, low carb thing. I think that's always a good thing. Okay, Victoria, do it. Chicken and brown rice, high protein, low carb, and feasting as well. Yeah, if you have any kind of medical condition, test your blood sugar for sure. Oh, how are cabbage steaks? I have been wanting to try those. They look so good, and I just haven't done it yet, but I feel like they would be really, really good. That sounds really good, Trisha. You should post a picture of that. You could even, let's see, what would be good with it? I mean, I just feel like that just sounds good by itself. Especially like if you are doing high carb, I mean, low carb, high fat, uh, some melted butter, yummy. Oh, I understand, Donna. Yes, I feel like it can be for sure. I've always been kind of a room temperature water person, Patricia. Oh, I'm gonna have to check that out, Trisha. Oh, I hate that for you about your kidney stone for sure. All right, I'm just going to start giving a couple things on autophagy. We probably won't go through all these, but I just wanted to bring these up just because I feel like it gives a good incentive to keep up with fasting. The first thing, autophagy is literally self-eating. It's your body's way of cleaning house, recycling old damaged cells to create new healthy ones. So if you have old, damaged cells ridden with disease and just, you know, whatever, the autophagy, when it kicks in, your body will get rid of those damaged cells and replace it with new, fresh, healthy cells. So I love that. I love that. Okay, Phil, we got an idiot on here today. We got us an idiot. So Trisha or Honey Bunny, one of y'all. Okay, let me just go on to number two. Fasting activates. Wait. Oh, fasting activates autophagy naturally. So once you fast it, I don't know what it is, about 12, 16 hours, 12 hours, autophagy automatically kicks in and it shifts from digestion mode to repair. So, repair mode. Yeah, disease removal for sure. Okay. Oh, he's back on there with another. Just block the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Next, it's like a cellular detox. Old proteins and toxins get broken down and repurposed for energy. So any kind of toxins that you have in your body gets broken down and repurposed for energy. So it's usually the same person that gets on there, and I don't even want to give them any attention. So we're going to go on to the next thing. Autophagy fights aging. So if you guys are my age, which I know a lot of you guys are around my age, it removes worn out cells that make your skin look dull, joints stiff, and energy low. So it's really, really good to make you actually look younger. And there is something called the fasting glow. Once you've been fasting for so many days or whatever, you just have a glow about you. So I love that. 57. Me too, Gina. Hello, Carla. All right, guys. So we have 78 on here, 38 thumbs up. So if you would, please give this video a thumbs up. 56 Tammy, 58 Trisha. Okay, let's go on to the next thing. It boosts longevity. Studies show it extends your lifespan it extends the lifespan in animals and likely humans too. I'm going to say yes. If it extends the lifespan in animals, yeah, we're nothing but animals anyway. So, it's going to extend our lifespan too. All right, so we are going to go find another one. Now, if y'all just get rid of here, if y'all just get rid of the messages but not block the person, he's going to keep coming back.
How do you block them?
Well, whenever you click their message, um, there's a thing because I was clicking on it. There's a thing that said hide user from channel, so it'll say hide user from channel.
That's what I've been doing.
Okay, so Steve is 60. Okay, so they probably have like 10 accounts. So anyway, next. Thank you, Trisha. Okay, so if you want to live longer, look younger, be disease free, I mean, these are all wonderful, wonderful ways of wonderful things that autophagy does and fasting. Okay, next, it may help prevent diseases. So, regular fasting and autophagy are linked to lower risks of cancer, Alzheimer's, and diabetes. I believe that totally, totally, totally. So there's really some really fact based, science based reasons for fasting, not only just to lose weight, but for your body, for your mind, for, your health. So many healthy reasons to do it. Okay, let's do another one. You usually trigger it. Okay, yeah, around 16 to 20 hours, autophagy kicks in. That's why consistent intermittent fasting can make such a big difference over time. So the more consistent you are in your fasting, the more autophagy kicks in, and I think it kicks in faster as well. It's according to what you take your medications with on that. Some people give themselves like 50 calories or something like that to take some type of medication. So some people do that, and I say if that helps you to be able to do fasting, do it. Whatever helps you for sure. The word is autophagy, and it's like auto AUTOPHAGY. Just in case you're wanting to check it out. Yeah, keto is definitely good. Seizure free and diabetes free and hypertension too. Wonderful. All right, let's go on to the next one. Exercise enhances it. So, working out while you're fasting will kick autophagy into a higher gear. I mean, if I could just work out whether I'm fasting or not, I'd be doing better. Is anybody has anybody worked out, or let's not say workout seems so strenuous to me. It just walking, just a walk sounds better. Like if you take a walk while you are fasting and while you are in the state of autophagy, it really helps everything even more. Wonderful, Carla. 7 pounds in 10 days. Wonderful. Oh no. Well, it happens, Carla. You already know. You already know. Steve goes to the gym. Let's see. Gina, walk and fasting. Yes. Oh, Sheila, that's cool. Thank you. Walking is wonderful. It's wonderful. It's just the thing. It's just it's just the thing that we all can do. Or most of us. 99% of us can probably take a. Bitty walk. It's just getting that darn motivation up. Ridiculous. Hi, Deborah. In the mornings is good. Swimming, yeah, anything like that. Swimming is actually really good for your joints too. It's a lot easier than, anything else strenuous. All right, let's go on to another one. Happens to the best of us for sure. Yeah, motivation. Okay, next, autophagy clears the brain fog by clearing out cellular junk in your brain. You feel sharper, calmer, and more focused. So, a lot of people say that when they're fasting, they definitely feel more focused, and that's the reason. You're probably in autophagy. Hello, Kate. That's wonderful, Sheila. Congratulations. I did really good for that one solid week, and then I don't know what happened. Okay. I think Kate's my moderator too. Are you, Kate? Yeah. All right. So we got three moderators on here. We've been having trouble, Kate. Okay. Next. Autophagy helps balance your hormones, and if you're like me, your hormones are all over the place, especially if you are in perimenopause. Your hormones are ridiculously ridiculous. Okay. Yeah. So it clears out damaged cells, supports better insulin, thyroid, and reproductive hormone function. So gardening is good work for sure. It's good exercise. I mean, okay. So autophagy. Now listen up to this one, guys. Listen to this one because I know that if you're my age, that you are dealing with some joint pain. Okay. Autophagy is your body's built-in anti-inflammatory system. It helps calm the inflammation that comes or that causes aching, bloating, and fatigue. So if you're having joint pain, off Steve, it should help your the fasting should totally help your thyroid as well. I'm not saying it's going to totally heal it, but that is one of the things that it definitely helps. But I love the fact about the joint pain too because I definitely I've been having some major hip issues, which is ridiculous, but it is life, I guess. But yeah, I'm hoping when I start doing this alternate day fasting that the more I'm in autophagy and that mm, cellular repair mode, that's really going to help on that. I wonder, Sheila. It's hard to tell. Hi, Re Mama T. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and read another one. We have until 8 o'clock, guys. So you can't buy autophagy. You can't buy it. You can't. There's no supplement that will put you in it. There's nothing that you can do to get it besides fasting. It comes natural through fasting. That is the only way to get there is through fasting. See, that's good, Esty. That's good. See your memory. Your memory, that means that you are in some autophagy. Your body is repairing itself. It's going to your memory. That's wonderful. I love that. Now here's something cool, which I love because I'm a coffee drinker. If you're a coffee drinker, give me a thumbs up in them comments. I just want to know. Coffee may help it along. Okay, black coffee is shown to boost autophagy. I'm a coffee drinker, and I do drink it black until I break my fast for sure. Deborah's a coffee drinker. Trisha's a coffee drinker. Well, Trisha, you automatically after 16 to 20 hours of no food of your body being in a fasting mode, you're automatically in it. I don't think that there's any way for you to know like for sure, but after 16, hey, could you do me a favor and tell her? Yeah. So I don't think there's any way to know, but you can assume after 16 to 20 hours that your body is an autophagy. And I am using, okay, wait, Tammy's a coffee drinker. Jeanette, Marilyn, 52 Cons, Jerry, Mama. See, there's a lot of coffee drinkers, so that helps kick it up. I was getting ready to tell you guys something. What was I gonna say? Yeah, my knee too. My knee. What was I getting ready to tell you guys? Now, can y'all read my name? Oh, look, we have Lynn on. Hello. Welcome, Lynn. Yes, it increases your energy for sure. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for moderating for sure. Now that we have 83 on here, do y'all feel like I'm on the set of Wicked with this background? Every time I look at it, I'm like, girl, hot tea, that has caffeine. So honestly, I feel like that would do it as well. Okay. I feel like I was going to tell y'all something important, but who knows? I don't know. It's one of those things. Um, okay, when you sleep and you are in a fasting state, that's being asleep deepens that autophagy. So your body is really, really, really repairing itself. Um, really repairing itself. Like tomorrow night when I'm asleep, it's going to be really good because after dinner tonight, I'm not going to eat nothing till tomorrow or nothing at all tomorrow. So I'll be fasting at least 24, 26 hours by the time I get to sleep. Maybe 28 hours. So that is really gonna help out. Bloating during fasting. I can't say that I have experienced it. Um, a lot of times you can, like, it's according to what you eat during your fasting times. It can put a little stall on your digestive tract, if you know what I'm talking about. But there are ways to, get around that, like Metamucil and stuff like that. If you take that regularly, like in your eating window, make sure to increase your fiber. Just make sure that you are eating stuff to help you along in that area. Green tea, less jitters. Green tea gives me more jitters for some reason. When you break the fast, it does stop autophagy. Okay, it stops it, but hold on, I gotta stretch this. I gotta put this leg out here. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to just keep my leg is getting in a cramp. Okay, all right, that's good. Yeah, when you break your fast, it does stop the autophagy, but once you start fasting again, it kicks back in. And like I said, the more you do fast, the autophagy will kick in a little bit faster. Oh yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I love coffee too. I love it. Black or like in the evening time when I'm not fasting, I have it with half and half. I love coffee. Either way. Either way. Okay, next. Oh, here's your question. Here's your question. I think was it Trisha? Too much food stops autophagy instantly. Even a small spike. Okay, yeah, I can't read my own writing. Even a small spike in insulin can pause autophagy for hours. So if you are, hold on, let me just try to get this at a better, yeah, if you are fasting, hold on. I'm sorry, guys. This is ridiculous, but my leg was in a cramp. Am I too close? Like, I don't know. Okay, yeah. Too much food stops autophagy. Totally. Autophagy also protects your heart. It recycles the damaged mitochondria in your heart cells and improves your cardiovascular health. And I think that's a biggie for sure. The longest I've gone, I think, was 47, or no, it was 70. 70, I'll have to look back. It was 72 hours or 73 hours, I think. I went like 3 days and it was good. It was very good. I lost 10 pounds doing that. So I mean, I felt good while I was doing it. So yeah, digestive enzymes. They say it's really good if you no longer have a gallbladder to have digestive enzymes for sure. Okay. After the heart, let's see here. We're on number 17. I didn't think we'd get through all these, but we are doing great. You know, you would think you would. You would think you would pass out, but you are so much stronger than you think you are. 100%. You are stronger than you know, for sure. All right, number 17. Let's get this down. And this is what I was talking about a minute ago. It can improve your skin glow. Old damaged skin cells are replaced with fresh new ones. Doesn't that sound great? Giving you that fasting glow. So let's just get rid of all those old skin cells and look like teenagers again, right? Get that fasting glow. Okay, it supports joint health. Didn't I already say that? By reducing inflammation. Yeah, I mean that's it. That's sort of like what the one I already said. Stress. If you're stressed out and you're fasting and you're in autophagy and you get really stressed out, the stress can actually affect your autophagy and it won't. It can help kick you out of autophagy. um, Chronic stress, and lack of sleep. So, rest and self care really matter. Digestive enzymes, she probably get, well, I don't know where she gets them. I bought them before on Amazon. Yeah, a lot of people do it for religious reasons, Michelle, for sure. When I fasted, the only thing that really gives me a headache is if I don't drink my coffee. But I drank my coffee, took my sea salt, took my magnesium. Yeah, sea salt. I actually had a headache. I don't can't remember what that was. I think it was yesterday. I had a headache. I went and put my sea salt, my Celtic sea salt under my tongue, drank me a little bit of water, my headache went away just like that. So if you have a headache, give that a try, especially if you are fasting. Give that a try. A lot of times that will totally help it out. I have drank energy drinks. Yes, absolutely. In my window for sure. Spring Valley Gina at Walmart. Yes. I like the Spring Valley stuff. I think I got one more and then we can just chat until 8. Um Autophagy equals renewal. Every fast gives your body a chance to reset, repair, and rebuild stronger than ever. So, there's 20 reasons why autophagy during fasting is so good for you, for sure. Magnesium is definitely one of the best things that you can take. Pink Himalayan salt is not the same as sea salt, but they are both very good in fasting. The pink Himalayan salt I like to put in my water because it gives it, I don't know, I like it better in my water. The Celtic sea salt I like it better on my food, and I also like it better, like I said, if I'm getting a headache, to put a couple flakes of that under my tongue and drink a little bit of water and just let that dissolve. That will take away my headache every time. Absolutely, Kate. I've never passed out a day in my life. So, not fasting or for any other reason. Turmeric. Yeah, I've always heard turmeric is really good for joint pain as well as what's the what's the other one, guys? Actually, that is Natasha. let me read this to you really fast because I don't know if you're the one that had asked before about this, but some of the benefits of intermittent fasting reduces GERD and improves your gut microbiome. So, you might want to try that out. Like the real deal of fasting might actually cure your GERD. Me too, Trisha. I feel like a lot of people don't have gallbladders nowadays. Yeah, try that out, Mary. It's absolutely a miracle to do that. Glucosamine, that's not what I'm thinking of, but yes, that too, for sure. Flavored water while you're fasting is a no. It's a no, unfortunately. Yeah, I love my both kinds of my salt. Make sure you have authentic pink Himalayan salt, and you'll be able to tell by looking at it. Usually, it's not going to be all one solid color. You can look at it and you can see different colors of pink, like a lighter pink, darker pink, and you can also check like where it comes from. Actually, Donna, and obviously check with your doctor. I want to say that, but you lose so much sodium when you're actually fasting that if you add a little back in, it's actually not going to hurt you. Oopsie. A lemon in your water. You know what? There's a lot of people. I'm so sorry about this. There's a lot. Some people fast different ways. Some people will give themselves like 50 calories, and like if they want to add a little bit of lemon juice in their water, or even apple cider vinegar, or like take a little drink of something to take medications. That uh, that is definitely an acceptable way to fast. So I don't think. I think it's just my legs are in the way. Yeah, GERD does, and honestly, like heart, but that works good. Thank you. Heartburn in general. If I eat pizza, I'm gonna get heartburn. But somebody gave me the best tip, and a lot of you guys probably already know this tip. Before I knew this tip, though, I would have to break my fast by having a couple Rolaids in the middle of the night, and that would be very frustrating. But somebody told me to use baking soda and water, and by George, that works so good. Hi, Maria V. Yeah, yeah, Gina, that works perfect. It works perfect. Like, there's really no need to have a Rolade and break your fast when there's baking soda out there that doesn't break your fast. Because you just use like a fourth of a teaspoon. It's hardly any calories, and there's no sugar or anything like that. Huh, I don't know what that could be caused from unless it's from what I was talking about earlier. Um, your keep it up though, because if your biome in your microbiome in your stomach, it's probably going through a change, and it's probably actually going through a good positive change. Hello, Ken Vin. How are you? Baking soda, yeah. Tums, yeah, yeah. Like, was it calcium carbonate? Um, you could take you could search these because I don't really take a whole lot during my fasting times. So I mean, but when I was taking saffron and ashwagandha, I was taking those of the morning time, and yeah, cinnamon capsules. Yeah, apple cider vinegar. Yes, gas X. Well, that's like I said, probably that's probably what that is then. Georgia peach. Yeah, Mary, a quarter of a teaspoon, just a little tiny bit, and about a cup of water, half a cup of water, and just sip on it. You don't want to down it all for some reason. It said not to, but I just take like two or three drinks, and it automatically, if I have heartburn, gone, just like that. And then I just leave it sitting there on the counter. And if I wake up like in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom and I feel like I have heartburn, I'll just go over there and get me a drink of it. And because if I have pizza, I'm going to have heartburn. Ceylon cinnamon, that's the best for sure. I would say it's according to what type of meds. If you're taking gummy medications, it will break your autophagy. It will stop that fasting. But if you are just taking like, you know, a couple of vitamins, I don't feel like it will like some vitamins are coated in like a candy coating or like a sweet coating just to help it go down. But I feel like unless it's gummies, I feel like it would be absolutely fine. Hello, Amazon Queen. Take your meds in the morning and night. Okay, yes, yes. Okay, so what time is it? We still got some time. So, does anybody want to talk about any questions? Do you have any questions? Do you want to talk about or share with the group like what kinds of things that you broke your fast with, or if you have any tips for the rest of us? How are you getting your water in? Any tips there? Because this group here that we're doing, this fasting crew, is for all of us to have, to help each other out. Because sometimes it gets hard. 1 to 2. Oh, let's see, that would be hard. But I feel like once you write your schedule down and know your schedule, I feel like you could maybe even, you know, and I don't know what your schedule would be, but if you're worried about fasting while you're having to work or whatever, because maybe you feel like you're going to be weak, that's not the case. Honestly, I feel like you could go a whole work shift without eating and still feel fabulous and probably even have more energy than if you ate. So you should be able to figure that out by looking at your fast. You're breaking your fast with coffee, lean protein. That's good. Sometimes I do like cottage cheese and pineapple. I love cottage cheese and pineapple. The one thing when you started, your auto cut out. Mine was right. I'm not sure. Bone broth is excellent, especially if you are on a longer fast. Like when I start doing alternate day fasting, like breaking my fast with bone broth would be a smart thing to do. Yeah, that's good, Kate, for sure. Yeah, eating slow, enjoying, right? If you don't eat from 10 p.m. till 10 a.m., that's a 12-hour fast. That's a 12-hour fast. So, it is considered fasting for sure. It's not a big fasting window, but I'm sure it has some positive effects for you. And a lot of people will start, fasting 12-12. You have a 12-hour eating window, 12-hour fasting window. You can always add more hours on your fasting window. Start eating at 11 in the morning instead of 10. Stretch it out there, and then you'll be more comfortable with it. Bone broth on the carnivore, yes, so good. Protein shakes is good. Smoothies is good. I do smoothies sometimes. Yes, that's good, Jeanette. 3-day fast. Honestly, I did one. That was when the 70 some hour one, like 72, 73 hours. And it was great. I felt really good. Hello, Wonder Woman. Thank you. Thank you, Cynthia. Yes, you can have black tea during fasting, Maria. Black tea, black coffee, and water. Yeah, starting slowly at first for sure. I feel like that is the key. Like if you're wanting to fast, but you're afraid, you're afraid how it's going to make you feel, start slow. Do that 12-12 fast and then see how you feel and then add an extra hour and then till you start feeling more comfortable with it for sure. I've never made bone broth. I always buy it. Um, you could make it. I don't go through all that. I feel like that's so much. It's too much. I feel like it would be an easy thing to do though. That's good, Gina. That's good that you do that. You can make your own chicken broth and all that fun stuff. Any kind of broth I feel like is really good to break a fast. Bone broth I feel like is really the best, but yeah. My tortellini soup, I took Italian sausage, took off the casings and fried it up. 2 cans of tomatoes, block of cream cheese, about 3/4 of a box container of chicken broth, and the tortellini, and a bunch of spices. I can't remember everything, but it was one of the best things I've ever made in my life. Oh, thank you, Georgia Peach. Them boots, though. Whew, I love them boots too. Deboned chicken in crock pot. Yum. I love chicken in the crock pot. Maria, I feel like it is. I feel like I've probably done every weight loss method out there. I did really good on keto for quite a long time. But I feel like I feel better when I'm fasting, probably due to the autophagy. So I feel like it's my preferred method of losing weight. So yeah. Thank you, Mary. That them boots was like from Torrid, and I got them at this little boutique place, like sort of like consignment shop. I really lucked up in finding those. Although they're a little big for me, I couldn't pass them up, and I needed some more boots. I would have preferred black. You're welcome, Connie. So, like, what do you guys? What is your preferred thing to drink? Are you like coffee, tea? Do you rather just have water whenever you're in your fasting state? Um, because I start out with black coffee during the day, and then are you talking about like the broth? Because Kettle and Fire is really good, but I feel like it's kind of expensive. If that's what you're talking about, Trisha. Um, I just get like Walmart brand, honestly, and it's good. Water, yeah, I need to work still on my water. Yeah, stay hydrated. Yeah, for sure. Stay hydrated. Don't sweat the small stuff. That's true. That will slow down everything. Your autophagy. Oh, good luck with that. Water, black coffee, Earl Grey tea. Coffee, coffee, water all day. Hi, Mary. Tea and zero sugar Dr. Pepper and water. Now, Mary, that is another thing that a lot of people will do like during fasting is it's called what, like dirty fasting or something like that, where they allow themselves to have diet soda, anything without calories. You won't get the same effects, and your body probably won't go to autophagy, but you will get the weight loss effects, just not all of the other effects of fasting. I need to eat a meal. So, are you guys still using your little notebooks? Are you tracking your stuff? I'm trying to track. Um, I'll also have prioritized water for this week, and supplements, sea salts. Make sure I drink my, have my salts, my electrolyte waters. Yes, it does that, Kate, for sure. That's why the autophagy would not be kicked in, because it just the sweet taste of it automatically makes your body release ghrelin, and it totally you may still be fasting as far as losing weight part of it, but you won't be in autophagy for sure. Yeah, like I said, some people does it that way. And it's just called like dirty fasting for sure. Some people definitely do that. And they'll drink like, water with lemon and bone broth and stuff like that. And that's okay. Whatever helps people get through the fasting is a good thing, and it's better to do that than drinking a gallon of chocolate milk or whatever. um yeah, a lot of people do that. Yeah, it does, Esty. Yeah, I like to use my notebook because I like to look back. Like if I have a gain, I like to look back and be like, what in the world did I do? And usually I can pinpoint it. Yeah. So, like, I broke my fast at 1:30 today. I wasn't supposed to break it until 3. Um, but I was I was just hungry, and now I know I broke it at 1:30. I write that down. I didn't write what I broke it, my fast with, but yeah. Huh. Guys, I'm gonna have to go because I've been drinking a lot of water and drinking this Dr. Pepper, so I'm gonna have to end this just a little bit early, unless I want a wet bed, and you know what I'm talking about. So I want to thank you guys for joining me. I'll be back next Thursday, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. I will give you guys a thing about it, a reminder. But y'all have a great rest of your day. Thanks for joining. Bye.